Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Infiltrate the Red Ribbon Army event that has come to DB Legends. Now the Infiltrate the Red Ribbon Army event is pretty cool, and it brings with it a couple things that I think players will be interested in. The first of these is going to be obviously the cool new outfit for Shallot that you can obtain, but you get this pretty early on. The second really cool reward is the purple Piccolo, who is a new event exclusive unit. And then there are also some really great kind of things you can get from the actual exchange system itself. And this is basically the Super Masters pack tickets, some resources, some training items, just in general some pretty good stuff, basically speaking. Now, of course, to cut a long story short, I think for the most part it's a pretty simple system, but there are a couple things that are interesting to take away here. So firstly, there's like a in-event Hoi-Poi capsule system. This essentially is accessible from the event itself. It's different from the main Hoi-Poi that's currently running, and to obtain capsules for this you have to complete stages within this event itself, but we'll get there, don't worry. Secondly, as well, basically how it works is you do the Hoi-Poi system and you complete the missions and the stages to obtain medals. By obtaining these medals you can exchange these medals for some really good prizes. But the main way you're going to get these medals is the Hoi-Poi system. And medals can be used to obtain some really nice stuff. Multi-Z power, Masters pack tickets, etc. And there's also some equipment you can obtain from the event itself as well. So let's talk about the event. It has one stage to begin with. You will need to complete this stage so that you can obtain the outfit for Shallot. This will be pivotal to completing some of the missions. It's not necessary for him to wear the outfit outside of this event. It doesn't boost him anywhere else, but it is accessible, and it does obviously give you the ability to complete some missions. In terms of the team build, we're just going to go with a full event exclusive team and run Shallot as our lead, just so that we're all on the same page. You can run whatever team you want. If you want to run a boosted team and this team or whatever team, you can run it. It's really not a problem. Just run basically whatever team you're super duper comfortable with. I'm using Fierce Fight event exclusive units, as these are relatively easy to obtain. All players should have a couple of them, but you can use pretty much whatever you want. It's not really a major train smash if you don't. So yeah, that is essentially it in terms of team build. So first thing you need to do is complete this stage. Very simple. Once you've completed this stage, you'll unlock 2 more. And the first thing you need to do is you need to go equip Shallot with the outfit. So go to the customize screen, go to Shallot, go to his outfit, click it, scroll down to the bottom, and you should find the Red Ribbon Army outfit, which is great. Now you've unlocked 2 stages. There are 2 mission paths here. So there's the special mission path, which is the middle one, or the like baseline one that you've just unlocked, the purple one. This one you can only take on with Piccolo. This one you need to have Piccolo at a certain level of stars. Then you will unlock another line, which is just accessible at any given point, and you have to use Piccolo and Shallot, and then you basically take it from there. Before we get into all of that though, the first thing you want to check is the missions. Here you're going to want to train Piccolo, you're going to want to soul boost him, you're going to want to place him in the team, raise his friendship using the Let's Fight events, etc. to help clear them out. It's probably the most easy and straightforward thing to do. It will give you some Z power for Piccolo, which you'll probably need. And also just helps you to get him ready for the event, because you are going to need to use him during the event to obviously obtain all the great rewards. He's also the only way to boost the amount of Hoi-Poi capsules you get from each stage, but we'll talk about that. It is important to raise his friendship, please. So many people forget to raise his friendship. Please go to the Let's Fight event. It's the best way to raise his friendship, so make sure that you do that. and make sure that you train him. It's obviously super important. Training him, soul boosting him, let's fight event, etc. is all very, very important. And obviously placing him in the team is super duper important as well. So yeah, outside of that, we're now ready to begin the actual event itself, which will be a relatively straightforward affair. So like I said, when it comes to the event, there are basically 6 stages in each line. So we get the first challenge or special stage. These will require you to have Piccolo at certain limit break levels. You will need to complete this first. There we go. Once you have completed this, you will then essentially, or once you have Piccolo ready to take this on, I should say, you can then go ahead and tackle this. Now, these stages will unlock as you complete them, but they will require you to have Piccolo at certain stars. So you will need to have him at 1 star, 3 star, 5 star, 7 star, etc. So it's important that we're going to come back to these stages later on, but for now we need to beat the first one to unlock the rest of the event. This is very easy, so you can take it on, beat it with Piccolo, and you will now unlock a new line. This is the standard battles. So these, you use Shallot and Piccolo to take on these battles, and these are a little bit easier because obviously you can rely on Shallot, but you also have the ability to tackle them. They're like the ones that are easier. You need to take them on. There's no restriction on Piccolo, so you don't need to have them at certain stars or anything. These also begin to drop the special Hoi-Poi capsules. These special Hoi-Poi capsules only drop from these stages. So if you want to, once you have beaten these stages, once you've cleared all the challenges, you can skip them to obtain Hoi-Poi capsules. That is going to be your #1 method of obtaining them, outside of a couple other ways, but we'll talk about that. But these actual fights are very simple within themselves. Everything up until the challenge fight is pretty straightforward. Once you've done the first one, you will unlock the daily bonus stage. It's important to make sure that you do the daily bonus stage. It drops 20 Hoi-Poi capsules and it's very stamina efficient. And then you're going to want to just continue along the top line. So don't worry about the challenge battles just yet. Just continue to fight along the top line, clearing all the stages up to the challenge battle. At this point, you also can farm Hoi-Poi capsules by just repeating the stage. And so now we're going to talk a little bit about exchanging these Hoi-Poi capsules and how it all works. So obviously you now have the ability to earn Hoi-Poi capsules from both the bonus event and repeating or skipping these stages. How it works is you will need to access the Hoi-Poi event from within this event itself. It does not get access through the other Hoi-Poi screen. And here you'll want to trade in your medals. Now there's steps, just like a normal Hoi-Poi, and you will get obtain Z-Power for Piccolo as well. So it's a great way to boost your Z-Power with Piccolo, and obviously just kind of continue to improve him outside of the missions and stages. But for now, that's how you exchange them. Obviously you can exchange them along the way, but what we're going to do first is we're just going to discuss obviously what you should do. So firstly, clear the daily bonus stage. It's super duper important, and start to work on the top line of stages, the stages just below the bonus stage, and clearing them all the way up to the challenge battle. In the course of doing so, you will begin to unlock and clear out some of the challenges for Piccolo, things like strike attacks, blast attacks, special moves, etc. So you want to slowly obviously start working on these missions, clearing them, and just basically, obviously kind of starting to make progress on finishing them, because these all feature Z-Power for Piccolo, which is going to come in handy a bit later on. But yeah, what you want to do is you want to clear out the daily bonus stage and then continue clearing out the top line of missions. So you can see here we've continued to clear out the top line of missions, and our last one left is the challenge battle. The challenge battle is obviously against the Gamma 1 and 2 and the Mr. Robotnik clone that they have there. So then your next step is obviously the special battles. These require you to have Piccolo at certain stars. Now outside of the missions, which are obviously a great source of getting Z-Power for Piccolo, the only other way to boost his Z-Power is going to be by farming your Hoi-Poi Coins. So once you've completed as many missions as you can, and once you basically start to hit a bit of a brick wall, you're going to need to skip missions and obtain Hoi-Poi capsules. That's the only real way to boost Piccolo's Z power, and to obviously then have the ability to complete the other stages. So you can see there, you can also exchange your medals as well that you obtain from Hoi-Poi or from clearing missions or stages, and this will enable you to get more Z power. But obviously you may want to consider getting some other rewards with them, of course, but you do get more later. So for now, focus on the Z power to just enable you to clear the stages. The stages will continually require more Z power from Piccolo. So start by collecting Hoi-Poi capsules. You're going to need lots, so be prepared to skip a lot of stages. And obviously as well, clear the missions. Piccolo's got missions for stuff like 50 strike attacks, 100 strike attacks, etc. Make sure that you clear them out with him, because you're going to want to. Also consider working on his gear. That will help you with the challenge mission, and just basically continue to make your way through the event. At this point you should have a gist on what to do, and you should basically just start skipping and getting Hoi-Poi capsules. As you can see here, we use it to limit break Piccolo. And that's that. It's pretty straightforward. From this point onwards, you should be able to get the gist of it. There's some really good rewards here, so definitely give it a go, and make sure that you grab as many as you can and get it done as early as possible. It's a nice little event, and Piccolo looks like a good free-to-play character, so yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But that's basically going to be it from me. Remember your missions, and obviously making sure that you clear them. But yeah, that's essentially everything you need to know from me. I thank you guys for watching the video. It's greatly appreciated as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.